Hey, so what I have here for your viewing pleasure is a Shark professional rotator, never loses suction, enhanced swivel stealing, anti-allergen complete seal, upright slash canister machine. And the model on this is a NV502 26. So this machine used to be my aunt's. I've actually never been to her house before, but she has given me machines in the past before. One of them was a Hoover Steam Vac Ultra, which I ended up getting rid of, which I, of course, regretted. So I later found another one that I don't kick myself too bad on since then. But she has given me two Bissels. They were both Power Force Helix, I think. Both of them were bagless. One was a blue and one was a pink, but the exact same machine. And of course, I've also been given machines to actually service for her as well. One of them was a Rainbow E2 Gold 2-speed, which I actually did a video on years ago. You can find it on my channel. She's also given me another Shark. I don't know which model it was, but it's similar to this. Not exactly, but just a little different style body, I should say. I mean, it's got the same white and red colors, but it's just much more taller profile. So yeah, I also serviced that, and I remember replacing a cord on that as well. And another machine she also gave me to service for her was a Bissell. I don't know which model it was, but anyways, this machine right here, she actually ended up giving to me because she said it had an issue and she wasn't bothered to fixing it. So basically what was wrong with this machine was that it just only had a clog in this wand here with a bunch of dog hair and wrappers around it, which I'll be honest was kind of tricky to get off, but I managed to get it off and it works fine now. And everything else, I just left the exact same thing, but I actually ended up giving this to my mom's work so it can be used as a spare or a backup vacuum of the sanitary, which I also did a video on a while ago. And it was actually a good thing too, because around the same time my aunt gave me this machine earlier this summer, was that there was another sanitary I gave to my mom as a spare, but that one died. So because I had no interest in this machine and didn't know what else to do with it, and knowing that she actually needed a new vacuum, it just worked out perfect for us. So they actually was just using it recently, and their first impression was that how badly it smelled. I mean, my aunt, she has dogs, a couple of German Shepherds and a Chihuahua she used to own. Of course, it's going to smell like dog. So, as I said before, I didn't really do anything else to it. I mean, and I'll be honest, this machine is in way much better condition than my brother's. I mean, it looked like it only had been used maybe a handful of times, but I mean, the filters aren't too bad, though I do plan to wash them after this video. So, and I may also just replace the after filter as well to see if it would help make a difference. But this is just one of the examples of why I don't personally care about bagless machines, but I also don't personally care about using portables, and why I favor using central vacs instead. But other than that, it works. And yeah, I mean, for being free, and just for what it is, I really can't complain much, because overall, and I know I've been given a huge negative views on Shark. Sharks overall aren't that bad of machines, but they're not great. So the thing though is they can work for what it is. I know they're pretty good on picking up head here. They are pretty powerful for what they are, which is impressive. In fact, this model, I'm sure I've mentioned in one of my other videos of this at my brother's, this model was actually given the silver rating by the Carpet and Rug Institute, along with the white Navigator XL model. And I mean, who can complain? I mean, a vacuum is better than no vacuum, but the bottom line is, I still stand behind my thoughts and opinions on Sharks. They're disposable. They're not meant to be repaired. They're clunky, and it feels flimsy. Like I can still feel like I can easily break apart in this. So luckily, like as I said, this is in way much better shape than my brother's, because this one so far luckily doesn't have a loose handle that the other one likes to do. So I personally prefer machines that are not only meant to be repaired but last a long time, and Shark is just not one of those companies for me. So other than that, that's pretty much about it. So unlike my brothers, I'm also going to go ahead and show everything else up, because this one does have a complete set of attachments, or maybe almost complete, but it definitely has the crevice tool and dusting brush. Just thought I'd show that off. And that's underneath. So yeah, like I said, this, if you look at the bristles on this, it's pretty sticking out pretty far. Like I said, it's only been used a handful of times. So overall, that's pretty much about it. Now, this is actually one of the 4 that she is also given to me, or I should say, this is the first one she gave to me, but there's 3 more expected to come. So next week, when I return back up to Montana for Thanksgiving, I will hopefully have 3 of them, or at least 1 at a time if she has room in her vehicle. So one of the other 3, I can confirm that one is a Rainbow E2 Gold 2-speed, because unfortunately there's a problem with it that I have to fix. So, and she doesn't want it back, so it's going to be mine. But I'm already expecting to store that one in my grandfather's cabin, because I've always wanted to put a spare machine up there. And his Kenmore, I think, is showing some better days. I'm not entirely sure what the other 2 are, but I think I know what they are. That other Shark I mentioned earlier, and that Bissell as well that I serviced for her. I'm not entirely sure, but she did confirm to me that one of them is also a Shark as well. So we'll see when I finally get my hands on it. And if it is also a Shark that I think it is, I think that one's likely going to be another Beta vacuum that I'm probably going to use at my grandfather's mobile trailer he used to stay in before the cabin got built, because it's filled with flies all over, some rodent feces on the floor. It's pretty dusty, etc. So I would say that the shark would be excellent for that. And I would say also that anybody, and especially my sister, has floors that I just don't want to use nicer machines or I would definitely suggest a shark, because like I said, it's definitely better than nothing. So as I said, I'm trying to show off a little more than what I did the last video. So there's the wand. This is the lift away feature. Show underneath that. And got a bare floor selector, which I'll admit I do like. I like vacuums with 2 motors to shut the brusher off for bare floors. And I also do like that it's got a brusher indicator light as well as a light to let you know that the power is on. So overall, let's turn this on. I also like that Shark has attempted to put a bypass valve in there so that it doesn't completely burn the motor out. So anyways, there you have it, and thanks for watching.